What's up guys, Armando here with Mobile Geeks. What happens when Apple's iOS mates with Android? You get MIUI. MIUI takes the best of Apple's iOS system and the best of Android, and you get this beautiful, gorgeous ROM. I'm here to show you the awesome ROM that is available now for the Galaxy Nexus, and it's also on Jelly Bean. So without further ado, let's get our geek on. The first area that I want to focus is the lock screen. The lock screen is really nice. As you can see, when I push the lock button, it shows a little animation down here guiding me to unlock the phone. Really nice. You can see they put a lot of attention to detail. Just really quick here, I can go up here to use the camera, right here for my text messages, use the phone and unlock the phone. Again, one of those things that I say about attention to detail, let me just show you really quick. As I plug in the charger, you will notice that it shows how much power I have. It shows 87%. You can see like the circle is not 100% complete. And a really great animation of just green circles powering the lock button. Really nice. Another thing that you'll notice, let me just get this out of the way, is if you double tap here, it will bring you to your music player, okay? And little nice touches, for example, when I hit play, it loads the album art in the middle. And also when you push these buttons left or right, it will change the track. So it's little things like that just on the lock screen alone that are truly pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and unlock the phone and take a look at the user interface. You'll notice very large icons, really beautiful icons, and it has that iOS feel. Of course, you still have widgets and the customization of Android. Even when you swipe to the left, you'll notice a search box like you would in iOS. Something to note is that you don't have an app drawer anymore. So when you download applications, everything is seen here. So a new app would just create a new window if it's all full like mine right now. Anyhow, something to note is take a look at the interface. Very clean. So you see Verizon Wireless here. The notification bar is transparent. You still have your Android soft keys back here. They're a little bit different though. For example, this is the back button, which is similar. You have the home menu button, which brings up a menu here, and also when you're loading apps, it brings up the menu on those applications. And I really like this. So let me just load a couple of apps. Let me go back home just so you guys can take a look at this. Play Store, that's about it. This is what I like to call a task killer. So for example, it shows how much RAM I'm using, and easily I can just clear this by clicking on that, and you could see how much space I have. Really nice. So now it shows me how much free RAM I have. Let's go ahead and look at the pull down menu. You can see that it's a lot different. You have your toggle switches here, and what's really nice is that you can swipe to the left and see all of your notifications. I don't have any notifications right now. Let's go back to toggles. You can also just click here. That'll work too. But something that's really nice is the ability to, for example, wireless networks or Bluetooth. I can just hold this down and it'll bring me to that settings menu, which is very nice. Let me go back here. This is also configurable, so you can change things around. You don't have to have it like this. Let's just jump into settings so you guys can take a look at that. So for example, let's go into the status bar, and you'll notice that you have the page, which is what you saw right now, or I can even do a compact. So the ROM allows you to have a lot of different tweaks. So now if I use my pull down, you'll notice that it's the traditional Android notification style. Notice the little accents though, and even stuff down here. I mean, this is a really beautiful ROM. I like the orange, probably because it's one of my favorite colors, so I'm a little biased there. I like the page so that it allows me to look at all of these toggles that I can preset. And the nice thing about it too is when you get a notification, it doesn't bring this up. It brings a standard notification that you're familiar with in Android. And here's just a couple other settings that you can do. I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but just really quick, I can show the network speed. So it'll show the network speed up there. And just, it's really nice. You can tweak this to your liking. Let me go back here. And let's take a look at, let me just go down here, for example, the buttons. Even stuff like this, these soft keys, you can rearrange them however you want. So for example, customize screen key position. If I wanted the back key, sort of like the Galaxy S3, which is, I believe is all the way to the right, all I have to do is this. and automatically my back key is to the right. I personally like it on the very left. I'm used to the Galaxy Nexus having it to the left, so I'm kind of used to that. You can get rid of the recent app key, which is the one I like, which is the one I was telling you about. You can disable that. I mean, it's really, really flexible. So let's go back here. Let's take a look at just back here. Even the dock, I mean, this is stuff that, you know, very familiar. Let's go about phone. So you can see this is the vicious MIUI or MIUI or MIUI. I don't know how you guys say it. Shows the specs of the phone and the kernel version build number. Very, very nice. Let's go back here. One of the things that makes this ROM awesome is the ability to have different types of themes. So for example, this is the current theme that I have, and then you have an online, let's say marketplace, where you can download new themes for free, which is very nice. And another thing that I'd like to talk about with that theme is the ability to change things. So for example, let's use that menu button and let's just go ahead and do the wallpaper really quick here. I can change, for example, my lock screen. Let's say I want that Galaxy S3 type style, which I kind of like. Here's a couple of the ones that I've downloaded. Here it is. There is that Galaxy S3 look. I'm going to go ahead and apply that. And again, you can download free ones online. Very, very nice wallpapers. And now when I lock my phone, go ahead and do that. Unlock it here. It should, there it is, bring that nice wallpaper to the lock screen. I mean, I know you could do this normally with Android, but the way they do it here, it's really, really nice. And going back to themes, just to show you, you can also mix and match. So you can change the way things look, because you're not just changing images, you're also changing, for example, how the dialer looks. For example, right now, this is the way my dialer looks. I can go online and completely customize not only my dialer, my text messages, I can completely rehaul this. Oh, I got a notification right now, which is good, so that you can see my pull down right now, not to get off subject. See, now I get to see instead of my toggles. So when I don't have any notifications, it defaults to toggles, which is great. Otherwise, it goes to notifications. And as you can see how nice the theme is. For example, the Google Plus, it has like that grayish white color, very, very clean. And of course, everything is still the same. You can swipe away because it is running on Jelly Bean. Okay. Once again, look, loving those orange accents throughout. So even when you load something, you could see the little orange circle. Let's go ahead and go back here. Just really quick here, let's go ahead and load up a site. I'm going to show you even little things. So let's go to Google. Oops. Do I not? I have swipe on. There it goes. Google. Even little things that you could say are iOS-like. Let me go ahead and do that. I don't know if you could see the little the magnifying glass. My finger might be in the way, but you know when you hold it down and you have that little magnifying glass? I mean, there's a lot of things that people that use iOS and use this ROM are probably going to love it, because this is really the best of both worlds. Another thing that this ROM has, which is really nice, are additional features like File Explorer, Notes, and it even comes with a security center. Virus scan, you have a built-in virus scanner. You also have a network assistant. So for example, it shows you how much megabytes you've used and you can tweak it. It's very, very, very cool. Let's go back here. You also have, you can change your password. You have local backups, sort of similar to Titanium backup, anti-spam. You even have a permissions manager. And if you notice here, powered by LBE Privacy Guard, I did a review a while back on Privacy Guard. So this is sort of like built in. So these are all the apps that are requiring certain permissions. So for example, let's take a look at Instagram. Instagram wants to auto start immediately when the phone does. It also is trying to read my contacts, my GPS location. And if you can see right here, it has a question mark because basically that means prompt. Whenever Instagram wants to read my contacts, all I have to do is either allow it or deny it. Right now it's asking, so let's just go ahead and deny it. So it'll automatically deny every time it's trying to read my contact list. This is all baked into this ROM. The security center is really nice. You can also manage apps that automatically start. So here's a couple of them that I've disabled just because I want to free up RAM. So these little tweaks that normally I would download these apps are all baked into here. Tools, there are a couple nice tools. For example, Compass, which is, I'm going to just show you really quick how nice this compass looks. I mean, take a look at that. you could see the detail. I mean, it's just not like a cheap compass. I know it's just a stupid compass, but again, it's the little fine details that this ROM has. Let's say torch, which is really nice. You have the little torch thing. Okay, I know it's just a stupid flashlight, but again, this is all baked into the ROM, and it's really, really nice. Let's go ahead and let me see here. Also, like for example, when I get a text message, let me just show you right now. I'm going to get a text message right now. You'll notice that you could turn this on or off. This depends on how you like. But when you get a text message, it'll bring up a notification bar right now. So there you go. And I can immediately reply back to my dad and tell him like, hello. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. So this is really nice. You can disable that and just have it do what it normally does, which is kind of hide it. But what I like about it is I actually leave it on. So when I get a text message, I can immediately reply. So these little fine details is what makes this ROM awesome. It runs really, really fast. I haven't had any problems with it. It even shows me, I don't know if you saw that, where my dad received the message, show down there. So you can even turn that on and off, where it pings it back so that it lets you know that they have received your message. So this is a really polished ROM that I hope you guys like. It's really one of my favorite and has become my daily driver. Let's take a look just really quick here at the dialer. If you notice, the dialer has, and I remember the themes, you can customize all this and change the way it looks. You can go to your contacts, okay? So for example, I can go to, these are just different groups that I've created, favorites. Go ahead and click on Android. Again, you can theme this out, make it look however you want, but very, very polished UI. So I hope you guys like this quick look at MIUI. There's a lot more to this ROM, but really it's just, you have to play with it. Otherwise, we could stay here forever. I hope you guys like it. And this is, again, MIUI by Vicious, and very, very nice. And this is why I love Android. I left the link below if you guys want to flash this ROM. I want to thank Paulie and all of the developers that made this possible. If you guys want to stay up to date on the latest mobile news, make sure you check us out at mobilegeeks.com. Also, if you like what you see here, make sure you subscribe to our channel. You get lots of cool stuff and a lot of information, Android related and other computer related stuff. Also, if you want to find out what I'm doing, I left my Twitter link below and also my Google+. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. See you later.